What up? Round 2. Woman says complaint about copper on food at Napa Cafe led to her arrest. A restaurant mishap landed a Memphis woman in jail. She believes she did nothing wrong and blames the whole ordeal on bad customer service. Napa Cafe, however, said her group became profane, argumentative, and abusive after the restaurant took a meal off a customer's bill following a complaint. Shahida Jones, let me guess, she's Norwegian, ended up in jail Saturday, even though she wasn't the guest who made a complaint about a piece of copper that was in some food. It was not my issue. It was not my plate. It was not my issue, she said. It could have been addressed had it been handled properly in that moment with no further issue. Well, early in the article it said the restaurant did take the meal off of the person who had the copper on their plate's bill. So I think it was resolved. But I digress. Jones says the copper turning up on a plate wasn't what ticked the group off. It was how the restaurant responded to the problem. She says they didn't offer to take the meal off the bill and even said they don't use copper in their restaurant. Let's scroll back. Restaurant said the group became profane, argumentative, and abusive after the restaurant took the meal off. So, somebody lying. We are spending $2,000 in this room. This is ridiculous, Jones said. The group of 21 who were celebrating a friend's birthday felt they were treated unfairly. That's normally how it goes. Now, from reading this article, they said that once the guests brought the complaint to their attention, the restaurant stated, "We worked with the guest and amicably agreed to remove the cost of the dish from her bill. The guest was very satisfied with this peaceful resolution." So, they took the meal off of her bill. That was the end of it. I think the guest messed up because once the guests returned to the party and informed the other guests of the situation, communications deteriorated. The group became hostile, profane, and argumentative. See, this is what happens when you-know-who, our women, inject themselves into things that don't concern them. Now, my theory on that was Miss Shahida figured since the lady who had copper in her food got a free meal, she and her other friends were going to get free meals, and they were going to, even if they had the clown to do it. That's what that is. Now, Napa Cafe said a manager asked the group to leave 7 times or more and said they had already received their receipt. After multiple requests to leave, Memphis police officers on site informed the guests that they had been peacefully asked to leave, and if they did not leave, they could be arrested. I'm going to scroll back real quick because I guess Miss Shahida Jones asked about the person who had the copper in her food. What is her name? The manager said, "Leave now or get arrested." And she said, "I was like, arrest me." He did, and I went to jail. So the chimps, and I don't want to call them chimps because that's an insult to chimps, decided after the situation had been resolved that they were going to clown and act a fool. And then when the manager said, "Hey, leave or go to jail," arrest me, motherfucker. So that's what they did. Sisters gonna have to understand, the days of ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me is over. Baby girl, you're lucky you left in a police car, not a fucking ambulance. And then they did that, and here come Black Lives Matter. We know how this shit goes. They racists! They're racist! Shit. Jones was charged with disorderly conduct and criminal trespass, although those charges were dropped Monday. Jones still thinks she's owed an apology from the restaurant. Get the fuck out of here. You the one who acted a goddamn fool over an issue that did not even involve you. You and your damn friends, because you probably thought y'all was going to get a free meal, all of you. You know. And the sad part is, there's simp-ass niggas out here that would still try to holler at broads like this. Good Lord. Comment, rate, subscribe, share. Big Toe, Ibmore, and with shit like this more than ever, SYSBM. Save yourself, black man. I am out.